All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our daytime stream. I'm the host of the stream, TheCardconomist. I'm a little bit late. Normally, we were supposed to start at 3, but it's 4. But I'm late more often than I'm not, I think, these days. Somehow, I always push back when I go live. All right, that's because I'm always working on a million little things. And then when I look up at the time, I'm like, oh my God, it's already time. Perfect Charizard. Whoa, I thought these cards would look nice in a thumbnail. You know, I had to have the Cardos Charizard up here. Give me a second. It doesn't make sense that I don't have the Cardos one up here. Whoa. Didn't mean to step on that. All right, so I like this guy a lot. He's cool. But I really ought to have this guy. TCC, America's losing. No. There we go. About to take off on my flight. Can't stay. Have a nice flight. There we go. Beautiful, man. Actually, this is still the one that doesn't fit. Let's put this one away. We're not opening a lot of Hidden Fates. There we go. 3 card sets that have been in focus for me. Topps, Cardos Bandai, and Cardos Bandai. They're both Bandai. Can I have those 3? Well, this would be 10. This would be, I think it goes for like 5 now, and 1,000. So 16,000 for these 3 pieces of cardboard. Woohoo! Don't tell the IRS, though. I think they're going to want me to pay taxes on those. How goes the war, mister? What's up, NGA? Which one is 10K? The one that had no border and it was a Prism card. Have you ever been to Nintendo World in Japan? No. Let me turn this music down now. I want a card shop I was at a card shop and saw one of your graded cards for sale. Are you serious? Really? Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I like to hear that. All right. Ooh. I should host a large for a lifetime supply of card grading. TCC for free. I'm K, definitely telling. Hi, how are you today? What's up, Jamie? Jamie. So let's show off some lists real fast. We got the large over here. Ooh. Very close. 2 people just bought in. We got Crown Zenith. So that's moving. But also a box of Paradigm Trigger. There's only 6 spots. Okay, so Paradigm Trigger box is in the medium as well. Medium hasn't been moving too much these days. Here's the Phantom Force. Maybe I just get rid of the medium and put the spot for the medium inside of the live customs. Here's the Phantom Forces. Crazy. Here's the Sublist for the large with 3 spots remaining. Wow, look at that. The large is about to go off. Okay. Amo, Elon Musk. Where's Elon Musk? Is Elon Musk here? That was Austin. He just tips $6.90 to get that sound effect to play. Oh my God. Bing-chiling. I think the Bing-chiling has to be my favorite sound effect right now. Mr. The IRS sees everything. No! What is this? We got a 9, PSA 9 full picks. Oh, that's really nice, actually. Better hide that from the IRS. I got to go and do stuff, or my dad will take my computer. Oh, no, not Daddy. Say hi to Daddy for me. What's your favorite Pokemon? This one. Bing-chiling. I'm here about your transactions above 600. Ah, yes, going after the rich, I see. Gotta stop the rich from avoiding taxes. All right, so today there was no mail pickup, and I doubt there will be mail pickup tomorrow. Let's see outside. Oh, that's all snowy. So it's currently snowing outside, but not just that. It's only 3 degrees outside, I think. Let me look at the weather. It's 1 degrees according to this. Here's where I live, Sunrise Beach. It says -1. Yeah, it's cold out there, man. My stepsister is stuck again. Like 6 inches here, says John. Really? What, is it deeper where you're at? Have you ever cut your favorite card? Do you shovel or do you make your wife do it? Now, we're staying in, man. When it snows like this in Missouri, what we do is we buy a bunch of food beforehand and we just don't go anywhere. We both have stay-at-home jobs, so we really don't have to go anywhere. John, you should make a snowman with TCC. Or even better, you want to make a snow woman? Ooh, all right. 6 inches is more than enough, John. Print some cards to stay warm. All right, here's a Vulpix. So, PSA 9, Vulpix, Cardos. Let's get a price on this. And it is pretty affordable, actually. So this card will be just $45. I feel like that's a good price. Just $45. I'm holding. I'm going to hold this card. I like it at that price. What's average this is your average player? 6 inches is perfect. That's what my girlfriend says. Hey! Can I get a fwee? Oh, yeah. Let me get all the fweebies out. Look at this card. Here's the booby girl, but it's a perfect grade, huh? A perfect booby girl. Whoa! That's crazy. So this is the ultimate booby girl from Sneaker Bunko because you can actually see her titties if you just remove the blur. And it did grade perfect. And I'm asking $210 for this one. I'll do a slab break on this one. You want me to transfer that other slab break over from the one that's not moving? Look, there's one with... Here's Michael Beckner. And this one's just not moving. We'll move it over to this one. It's a perfect grade. Yeah, hey, let's do it. I'll do it. I feel sorry for Michael because it's not moving. Booby. It's called the booby break because it involves breasts. It's $20 a spot. So if it's $210, I tell you what I'll do. I'll make it 10 spots, so I'll give up that extra $10, okay? I could have gone the other way. I could have made it $220, but I'm going to reduce it. Okay, Michael Beckner goes up here. Now, this is a perfect grade. Truly enviable. Beckner. There we go. Is there a pokey slab break? No, we got rid of those. There's no pokey slab breaks. All the Pokemon slab breaks are in the live custom. But I don't really put... actually, I don't know. Are there any girl cards in the live custom? I'm not sure. I was going to say, I don't really put the girl cards in the live customs. Generally stick to Pokemon over there. So this booby break is specifically for one of these girl cards. See? All right, there it is. The booby break. It's a perfect grade. There's 10 spots, $20 each. You might walk away with the perfect card. So let's see what's going on today with the orders. Oh, by the way, we're not done showing off the lists. We got 5 people. Yeah, 5 people in the Fossil pack break. Ooh. You might pull Fossil holographic Mew out of here or Dragonite, but the Mew would really be a big hit. I think that card goes for a lot of money. Now, we also have this Topps pack break as well with 4 people in, moving very slow. Yu-Gi-Oh's reprinting their main set again for the 25th anniversary. Oof. That's too bad. Okay, we got David Moraes. He wants 2 Galaxy 1 packs. Mr. David, give me a moment. What do I think about Pikachu? He's all right. I don't really agree with his political views. Is TCC going to eat some weed gummies soon? Not till February. There we go. Yeah, apparently in Missouri, it's legal now, but you're not allowed to sell it until February. How about that? That's annoying. Ah, cold. I'm going to get zooted. You could eat them now, mister. Just ask John. Yeah, I know I can eat them now. Quick, mail me some gummies. Are you allowed to mail it across state lines at this point? I mean, it's legal here. I don't know. I've just broken up for Christmas in the UK. 10-day holiday, yay. Broken up, you mean like with your girlfriend? What do you mean broken up? All right, David Moraes. Here we are. Oh no, I got to because my dad will break my phone. Mister, I got some gummies for you now. John! Save your gummies, John. I know you spent a lot on those gummies. Finished work for 10 days. Oh. I misunderstood. I'm such a goof. Yeah, my wife... so John, since you're here, she has decided not to take the week off after Christmas. So we will be working, and I will be whipping the slave whip to get back to work with John. She decided that it was actually clever to work the week between Christmas and New Year's because she's kind of figuring out that nobody at her workplace likes to work during that time period. So she's kind of she's explaining it to me that this is like one of the best times to be clocked into work because nobody's doing anything. So she kind of gets to just sit around. She's like, yeah, it's the easiest week ever. So I never thought about that, but yeah, it's fascinating. And she wants to just keep working. And that doesn't affect me because I was going to keep working anyways. Hey, you guys want to see some empty packs we got for sale? Check this out. There's no holiday pay. She's salaried. So these are empty booster packs. We got a Crystal Guardians. We have a base set. Here's a Top Series 2. This is Fossil. There you go, Fossil. And here is Rocket. So different prices on them all. This is really enviable right here, this one. Probably the best one. All right, cool. And my job is always busy because people always get sick. Does John get holiday pay? If he worked on Christmas or if he worked on New Year's, he would definitely get holiday pay, but we probably won't work those exact days. When it comes to modern Pokemon cards, do you think print runs matter? Yes. Okay, let's see what's next. Ryan Morrill, 3 V-Star Universe. All right, you got it, Ryan Morrill. I make $1,000 a day for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Nice, dude. What do you actually do on those days? Are you like in the service industry? I mean, if I was going out to eat on Christmas, I'd be tipping like crazy. I'd be tipping as much as the cost of the meal. But I don't. I just stay home and I don't go out. Yeah, you got to tip. You got to tip real nights on Christmas. What are you thinking? There you go. Did John get Employee of the Month? Oh, yeah. So actually, yeah, John got Employee of the Month. Good job, John. When will John get promoted tonight? Mister, do you whip John if he doesn't do the job right? That's right. Mister, what's up, Mr. Jorge? There we go. Ugh. Throw this over here. Look at that Garbodor. I got a tip for you, says Kevin. Flight sitting on tarmac. I'm starting a new job building houses. I'm skilled. All right, Ryan Morrill. Let's see, Ryan Morrill. Let's see. All right, enough. Get political. I want to talk politics. I was running into all these TikToks that were talking about the CIA having killed JFK. And I'm like, why am I getting all the same TikToks over and over? Usually it means there's a trend going on, right? Well, I looked it up, and I guess the Biden administration had released a bunch of classified documents surrounding the JFK assassination. Now, that's not huge news because they had been planning to do that. The big news was that when they released the documents, they withheld about 5% of them. So we didn't get the real story. They're hiding those 5% of the documents have all the information in it that we're not allowed to see. And what's interesting is those 5% documents are being held by the CIA. So there's something the CIA doesn't want anyone to see. Now, what people claim is the CIA doesn't want you to know their methods or something like that. But other people are, the conspiracy theorists are suggesting that they had some involvement or knowledge about the upcoming assassination, and they either helped or they failed to stop it, which, by the way, that's a common conspiracy that the CIA or the FBI often does know about an upcoming problem that's about to occur, but they declined to stop it because they're actually wanting it to occur. So, yeah, I mean, I would never believe this stuff in the past. I am not the conspiracy theorist type. I am the evidence kind of person. But man, does it look shady that they will not release those last 5% of documents. You're telling me there's some critical information in those documents that we just can't see from like 50 years ago? Doubt it. Unless they're still using the same methods 50 years later or something. I mean, in theory, I suppose it's possible, but I think it's more likely that there's something they don't want us to know about relating to him being assassinated. 5% is everything. Yeah, honey, yeah, I was at the Christmas party. Let me tell you 95% of what I got up to at that Christmas party at work. You don't need to know the last 5%. A guy in the car, there wasn't even a sniper in the building. Hey, mister, you're the man. I wouldn't doubt it. Mister, it's TikTok. It's probably Chinese propaganda. It's Chinese propaganda! All right, let's do this next. Manuel Alvarez, I'd like to pay off my slab, and would it be possible to see it? Yeah, I think it would be, Manuel. So give me a moment. Manuel Alvarez. So that was in the news. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news, guys. Let me go grab his RC slab from November 16. I don't know if you guys have been following it, but it is now known that the FBI, the same FBI that raided Donald Trump's house recently, they actually paid Twitter to censor people. How crazy is that? How anti-democracy is that? Here we are. That is the opposite of free speech. That is your government censoring you. Here we are. Not as crazy nor surprising considering our history. Ooh. Pop 26 on that card. Did you get that info from TikTok? I'll show you where I got it from. Hold on. Let me remove this. Now, I heard it first on TikTok because a lot of news is there, but I went in and verified it. The New York Post, December 22nd. That's today. This is like breaking news, right? FBI paid Twitter $3.4 million to do his dirty work. FBI paid Twitter $3.5 million of taxpayer cash to ban accounts largely linked to conservative voices and targeted so-called foreign influence. The latest installment of the Twitter files revealed on Monday. That's the New York Post. Wow, that's huge, man. They could have bought an Illustrator Pikachu. Yeah, I suppose they could have. I like your thinking, like your style of thinking here. What do you guys think of that? That's very upsetting. You see the FTX guy's ex-plead guilty could face up to 100+ years. Wow. FBI, open up. It's all rigged. That is actual rigging. That's rigging elections. The government itself silencing its opponents through the tech monopoly. That's actual rigging of the election. Not the Russian collusion that they accused Donald Trump of, and he was found not guilty of for like half of his presidency. Wow, that's insane, guys. That's a big story. I don't know what to say. It's very upsetting. All right, let's see what's next. So we've got Brett Fairney. Can I have one V-Star universe? Stop the count! All right, so there's one V-Star and 4 battle styles. One, two, three, 4. There we go. All right. Political talk. That is a huge story. Your government used your money to silence conservative voices on social media. So if they did it on, I'm a Democrat, and that shit is a super shady, shameful to see. Well, if they did it on Twitter, Elon Musk doesn't own Facebook. He doesn't own Google. He doesn't own YouTube. Right? If he did, I'm betting I'm betting we would find the same story with every one of those big social media companies. The FBI reached out to them, said, here's $3.5 billion, shut these guys up. I guarantee you that's what happened. You think they only reached out to Twitter? Twitter's just the one that Elon obtained. And why do you think the Democrats were so angry that Elon was obtaining it? Because he's about to expose them all. They all know what's going on. There's no way they didn't know that was going on. That's crazy. So that's where we are in 2022. Do they do the same with MySpace? MySpace wishes they did because they would get into the news. I gotta turn this down. This is too loud, man. Just the volume here. This is Sonic the Hedgehog music. Ooh, there we go. That's a crazy story, everybody. That is actual tampering with the elections. Basically, the reason that this is so important is because there's only a couple public speech places on the internet that matter. YouTube is one, Google is one, Facebook, Twitter, maybe Reddit. There's a couple, mid places, but that is the place where public speech is had. And you're telling me you've got these super socialist, super Democrat tech leaders already probably quietly shadow banning conservative voices. But then the actual government comes in with our money to literally say who to silence. That's, I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's the most extreme thing I can think of. It's very bad. Brett Fairney. I now feel very bad about the election outcomes. Do you think the president could actually go to jail? You're talking about the ex-president Donald Trump? Because they're really trying to put him into jail. There we go. They're really trying to get him in trouble so he can't run. In hindsight, the raid on Mar-a-Lago makes a lot more sense now. The FBI is not an impartial group. They're doing everything they can to stop him from being able to run. Did they release his tax returns? Move to Canada. I'm moving to Canada. All right, let's see what's next. Here's Mike's side. Booby break. You got it, Mike's side. So we got a special booby break going on. Booby break. This is for a perfect grade, everybody. You see that? Perfect 10. And that's the nude girl. All right. She is fully nude behind that blur. I think more would have come to light if Trump was still in office. Here's Mike's side. Hello, guys. Greetings from Holland. I'm from Sweden. Isn't that weird? What's up, Holland guy? As a Canadian who wants the hell out of this country, I suggest not to come here. This place is hell. You weren't supposed to say Mike's side out loud. Even Fox News' newest article doesn't support that the New York Post article says. Hope all is well today, mister. All right, let's do this next. Well, I'm sure that the information is changing rapidly, but let's see what Fox News does say. Fox News. Hold on. Rand Paul on Twitter. Fox lies. The FBI paid Twitter to suppress. Oh, that's some other website. Oh, here's CNN. Elon Musk claims the FBI paid Twitter. Okay, so the story is breaking today, right? So it sounds like everyone's got their spin on it. But here is Fox. Fox. FBI paid Twitter to censor spy on Americans. All right, so I don't know what you're talking about, where you say that Fox is not saying that, but that link apparently does say it. Here's Daily Mail. FBI paid Twitter $3 million for devoting staff to processing its request. FBI confirms paying Twitter millions. Yahoo. So I'm sure we're going to hear more and more about this story because it's a huge story. Our government using money to censor people would be a very big story. All right, let's do what's next. We got Mr. John Pokestop, one spot in the Japanese CP6. Now, what are you talking about? Are you talking about EV Heroes? Now, EV Heroes is $14 a spot. I'll get you a spot anyways, though, okay? Where'd it go? Yeah, probably crime and investigation. You know, John, we got to work something out where you don't pay through PayPal because PayPal takes that PayPal fee cut. We got to do like store credit, store credit. So, Mr. John, I think next time I pay you, what I'll do is I'll reverse a bunch of PayPal transactions. That will get us both out of those fees. That's what we'll do. We'll get a reversal on those. There we go. Any Gyarados slaps? Here's the EV Heroes list. You can see it's quite full. We're very close to the end. Any Gyarados slaps? Yeah, we'll just reverse those PayPal transactions. The only problem is it takes forever to do that. All right. So now we got to refresh. We have a short line today. Here's, if you'll load. There it goes. Hunter Tipton, 2 sneaky bunkos. You got it. Which lake do you live on? I live in Lake of the Ozarks. Here we are. It's a man-made lake in Missouri. It's a really unique lake because everyone lives on it with a dock house. So along the border of the lake, there's like 1 million dock houses, and it's very dense with boats. And they run a really famous boat race out here. If I was to buy one spot in every break, how much would I have to send you? I don't know. The law says that the FBI is illegally requesting information for an investigation under a legal authority. The companies receiving those requests can be reimbursed for fulfilling them. Oops. The CNN article on FBI paying Twitter has a lot of information in it. Should read that. Let's go ahead and snip these packs. Hunter Tipton. All right, Hunter. Sneep. Where's my Pokeball? Okay, we got Cat Girl. And Hollow and girl looking boyfriend's boobie. Very weird. I thought the first time I saw this, the girl was looking at another girl's titty. I was like, oh my God. Okay, panties. All right. Very cute. You have that last cute one. So that's for Hunter Tipton. Hope you have a great Christmas. Thanks, man. Mister, I miss our college days where we used to watch our VHS movies. Ah, yeah. What? VHS? You might be a little older than me if you're still watching. Oh, I went to college later in life. That's what it is. Yeah, I went to college a little later in life. Maybe I would have watched VHS. No, I don't think I would have, actually. I'm pretty sure everything was already on DVDs by then. There you go. Guess I'll do the math, says Dobu. Yeah, you got to do the math, man. That's the agreement. Okay, we have an order from David Morris. One more. Galaxy One. Here we are. What's worse, a girl licking a girl titty or a guy licking a guy titty? They still have VHS on colleges. It's so hot outside, says Pimp K. Sneep. Boy, it's cold outside. It is cold. Definitely, the lake's definitely going to freeze. It's apparently pretty dangerous when the lake freezes. Okay. Hoping you would make it easy for me. I need to make a pot of cowboy beans. Negative 20 here right now. Where do you live, Evade? There we go. Negative 32 tomorrow in Detroit. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. That's way too cold. Why is it dangerous if it freezes? Because it could make your dock break. Your dock could actually be destroyed by the freezing. Tarek Jaguar Crosby. Jaguar's your middle name? What? Spot the EV Heroes. Tarek Crosby. You got it, man. More likely than that the FBI was paying them for obtaining the contents of communications records or other information. The FBI, well, you have to have been paying attention to the news the whole time. The FBI paying Twitter money is just the latest piece of information. So they've been talking about this as Elon has exposed a lot of inner details for the last almost 2 weeks. And he's gone through great lengths to explain that the FBI came in and told Twitter what to censor. So it was telling Twitter, censor this, censor that, censor this. And what ended up happening is they started censoring a whole bunch of conservative speakers. So, you know, I'm sure that Democrats, the Democrat-controlled news media, and even the likely Democrat FBI are going to come out and defend themselves and say, no, it doesn't. Well, that wasn't what was happening. We promise. So they're going to obfuscate that. But that's not what Elon Musk, who actually has control of the information, is saying. So he owns the company, he has the information, and he's been explaining that, yeah, they came in and started censoring people. So you don't have to believe anything, though. You can believe what you want. It is not so much of a conspiracy theory to myself at this point, though. It doesn't look like the money had anything to do with the censoring. Okay, so the FBI just comes in, says, censor all these people. By the way, here's $3.5 million, not related. I can kind of see what you're saying. It's just that they'd already crossed the line when they came in and started censoring a bunch of conservatives by putting them on blacklists and stuff like that, or shadow banning them and not telling them that they were shadow banning them, and then dropping 3.5 million on them for helping them is, you know, you could say, oh, well, that's just the cost of having to have work on this. But, you know, to me, it looks like a little wink and a nod, like, yeah, we're besties, right? You and me, we're besties, right? Because the FBI and Twitter probably would have done this stuff without $3.5 million. We sign terms and conditions. When we join anything online, they can censor what they want. I think that we need to change some laws to make sure that we protect freedom of speech. I think that the problem is you have private companies that have privatized the public domain that we speak, right? So it's like saying, well, in the past, before the internet, let's say that a Democrat company that really leaned one political way said, we won't allow any Republicans to speak on air. We just won't, because we don't like them and they're quiet now. And if you had a problem like that, they probably would have already passed this law, but they didn't have that problem back then. Now you've got the internet. You just got a few big companies control the internet. And you're telling me that, oh, but it's private. It's private. Okay, where am I going to speak? peepeepoo.com? Nobody goes there. Everyone goes to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Google. That's where people speak. So you need to make sure that people are allowed to speak there. All right, Tarek. But they're private. They're private. They can do whatever they want. Crosby. Reddit. Yeah, Reddit's another one, maybe. There's Tarek Crosby. Boop. I love peepeepoo.com. That's my favorite. Okay. Thank you, Tarek. We got Pirates Enjoyer. Sublist spot. Pirates Enjoyer. peepeepoo.com. I love it. How's it going in here? What's up, Long Donovan? Here's Pirates Enjoyer. I feel like it's a really funny argument to make, because let's say all the companies were Republican owned and the Republicans were shadow banning a bunch of Democrats. You would just hear the same argument, but reversed sides. So there has to be a point where we have logic and reason on our side on how things should be ran. Things should be ran in a fair way and a reasonable way. You know what I mean? Okay, and I think we are all caught up on orders. We're having a slow daytime stream. So I guess if we're having a slow daytime stream, I can either wrap up early or I can price some slabs up. Let's see. It might catch up in a minute. Sometimes the daytime stream's slow and then it suddenly picks up. Hey, that's Hypno. He's kind of cool. So let's get him into a sleeve. Why don't the conservatives just make a platform like Trump's? Let's say that you just reverse the roles, Mr. Average Player. Let's say the Republicans owned Twitter, they owned Facebook, they owned YouTube, and they owned Google, and they were shadow banning Democrats. And then Democrats made their own little platform that nobody goes to. And you said, you guys got freedom of speech. You made your stupid little platform that no one goes to, so you got freedom of speech. Get out of here. Does that sound very free to you? So the way the internet works is everyone's attracted to the most successful company, and therefore that company remains the most powerful company, right? Like, you mostly just go to YouTube. You don't go to a lot of competitors. There's like YouTube, Twitch, maybe TikTok, but there's not a lot of competitors, because once you win, the winner takes all, right? That's kind of how the internet's designed. It's not that it's designed that way, it just works out that way. So if you've got the very largest internet company decides one political platform should have speech and the other one should be silenced, you have a real big problem with the ability to speak freely on the internet. And that is how people communicate. So I'm really tired of those arguments. Oh, it's private, it's private, it's private. It's like, well, we could privatize the military too. That's not necessarily a good thing though, is it? Right? Here we are. I don't think you would say that privatizing the military would be very smart. Let's not privatize the places that we speak. But, you know, all these arguments would already be being made by the Democrats, again, if the roles were swapped. Well, not really. We have a really different political system in Norway. Here we are. Look at that, Hypno. They'd be saying, this ain't right. Here's $40? $40 for this beautiful Hypno. Code card plaques. I want some codes. Here's an order from our bestie, Vincent Delage. He's new. He says, one large sublist. Okay, Vincent. There you go, Vincent. You are on the sublist. One spot remains. Yeah, I think it's been a while. You know, we've talked about a lot of these subjects about technology. I think I'm reaching like stronger conclusions as time goes by. Here's Aaron Bagley, not to be confused with my bag buddy, Aaron Bradley Gordon. One top series 2. You got it, man. Oops. What's up, Possible? So this pack's definitely going to have Charizard in it. You ready? Are they posting proof of stuff? Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. That's the whole point of it, is he's posting a ton of proof of it. Elon Military is known as Starlink Army. I stand with Pokestan. That's right. Pokestan forever. We've got the Ghost of the Maid. Here's Krabby Patty. And we got Gengar. Just love the debate, and I'm happy we differ so much. Here's Top Series 2. And Shelter. And Electric Shock Showdown. Good luck. Hope it's not too sticky. It's looking okay. There we go. Here we are. And Gengar. Woo. Nice pull, man. Now, as for the holo, without millionaires, who will Europe tax? Well, you know, you collect all your taxes from the poor people who demand all the free stuff. Easy. We got the Ghost of Maiden Peak. Oh, very cool, man. Did you see the free ones I sent you? The Halloween packs? Oh, yeah. So I got your grade done, and I set those to the side. I gotta hand those out. Halloween packs and Christmas. Or during Christmas. What's the day, by the way? It's Thursday, right? You guys hanging out with your families at this point? Who's still working? More tops, more tops. A Perez says, hoot, hoot. Yeah. There we go. Me, 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 me. Halloween, it is Christmas. Okay. Hitmonchan. I say we need another holiday in the cold winter times so that we're not bored. I work through the holidays. There's Aaron Bagley. Let's go find Aaron Bagley's bag. The top 1%, not the largest tax bracket, but it's weird to say that Europe has a common term when it's really different from country to country. Mister, I want to see you make some music. I'm going to make some music. I'm going to lay down the beat. Aaron Bagley. Here it is. Aaron Bagley, the man who has the bag. Aaron Bagley. There we go. Aaron Bazugli. Austin Welch, 5 Pokemon Series 1 sticker packs. You got it, man. We should have a free speech holiday in December. We can just say anything without getting in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I was thinking we could turn December into another Pride parade. TCC beats Pokemon. Do you believe you and I should be taxed the same percentage? Flat tax. Ooh, that's a good question. It's a complicated question with a complicated answer. If I liked the way the government was spending the money, I feel more comfortable with paying higher taxes. If I felt like you and I had something in common, common values, a common ancestry, common religion, a common, I don't know, like desires for the future, stuff like that, right? Then I would say I will pay more taxes and not feel so bad about it. That's not the case here in America. We're not a homogenous country. We are an extremely diverse country where we hate each other. And I don't want all my money going to a group that hates me, that explicitly says they don't like me. So my money shouldn't go to them. That doesn't make sense to me. If you're openly saying you don't like me because of the color of my skin or my beliefs or just who I am as a person, why the hell would I give you my money? That's crazy. You don't give your money to your enemy. You don't give your money to people who treat you bad. But that's what goes on in a high high taxes country, where it's so where there's no homogeneity. If that's the right word. So you've got like everyone's always pointing out the Scandinavian countries, right? Oh, but they got socialism. Look at all the taxes they pay, which I would say is backfiring on them right now. It is currently backfiring on them. They are importing a lot of people from countries that don't share their specific values, which is fine. Everyone can have their own values. I don't mind that. But what's going to happen in Sweden is they're going to find out increasingly that they have less and less money left over in the money pot, in the treasury, because they're handing it out to people who hate them, or people who will say, well, we don't want you to have your values here in your government or in your public square because they go against our values. So you need to change your schools, you need to change your churches, you need to change your government because we don't agree with this. But you're going to find out you're paying for them to say that because you're actually paying for them to be there. So in a country where everyone's the same, like Japan or like China, I think a high tax rate sort of works. But inevitably, the government imports a lower class of people who work for the government because you're too free. The government doesn't like that because you're not useful to them if you're free. So they're going to import a lower class of people who does work for them for a paycheck. So the government is basically, socialism's like the government hands a paycheck to its useful people. And you're not one of those useful people. You're a taxpayer. The recipients of that paycheck are the useful people, and they depend on the government. They get oil forever. What are you talking about? Bing chilling. Here we are. So to answer your question, I really prefer a flat tax in America. I prefer a flat tax in America. If I was living in a place where everyone was like me and shared my values, we were like sort of like an extended family tree, I will pay more taxes. That makes them a target more than anything. Here we are. I'm really impressed by a place like the UAE. I'm impressed that they give you so much freedom, because real freedom is low taxes. Don't ever get confused on that. The government claims that you're free here in America, but then you pay more taxes than you would in the UAE. How do you explain that? So they're actually free in the UAE. Low taxes is freedom. High taxes is slavery. Here's Blastoise. I would never say that our system works for the US. You guys have fundamental differences that make it useless to import our ideology. We are. I don't think your system's going to last. So if you're in a Scandinavian country and you have a strong welfare state, you guys are about to learn the hard way that everyone around the world who come from a less wealthy country is going to come into your country whether you like it or not. And if you say don't come, I'm going to come. If you say don't come, they're going to come anyways. And if you say, well, I don't want to pay taxes toward this, they will very quickly call you racist. So you guys are already, Sweden's undergoing that. I don't know about Norway and Finland. You're all going to experience the same thing. And this is a problem of high socialist countries, high-end welfare countries. So if you give out a lot of welfare, people really want in. They go, oh, wow. So you get all that for free in that country? I'm on my way. Because we don't get those things for free where I live. So that's what happens if you're a welfare country. And you guys are probably, I think you're experiencing that right now. I don't know all the news where you live because I don't live there, so I don't keep up with it. But your demographics are going to change. Your cultural values are going to change. The feeling of your country will change. Your government will change. And one day, you'll be Norway in name only. You might as well not call yourself Norway. Can you go over how a timestamp works for card grading? You pulled a card from me a month ago, so do I send you a timestamp of when the card was pulled or when I purchased the grading? Oh, so what you need to do is you need to find the live stream that the card got pulled in, and then you need to go get the exact time that the card got pulled in that live stream. So you need a link to the live stream and the time that it got pulled. YouTube even gives you an option to create a new link that has that exact time. So let me show you that on screen. Excuse me. So I'll pause this music here. Okay, so I'll just grab this. So here's a video playing. Let's say you got pulled at the 5-second mark. Well, you can hit this share button, and then there's an option here called start at 5 seconds. We'll click that. It changes this link. You just hit copy. So there you go. Now you got a timestamp. You just share that with Mr. John in the timestamp channel. So if you don't know about the timestamp channel, here it is. Let me find it. Here it is. So right beneath TCCG returns, we have TCCG timestamp. You click on that. There it is. So everyone's been sharing their timestamps in here. Mr. Bloodcard at 1-9. So John's making a note for himself. He's saving that QR timestamp for later. Oh yeah, where did that go? I think I don't know where I placed it. So that's what's going on in there. The timestamps are getting shared there. You're supposed to share your own timestamp. Riley, read tab open. Just join the chat. How bad is the weather for everyone? Hope everyone stays warm. Can I also just right-click the video? Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, so there's probably multiple ways to do it. But yeah, so that's it. That's the timestamp. Mr. Austin, I liked your polls. I didn't see a Gengar, though. Where's that Gengar? Andy Dirksen for my SLAB-AWAY. You got it. Andy Dirksen. Oh, here it is. SLAB-AWAY. Andy Dirksen. We sure got a lot of channels, don't we? Andrew Poe. Oh, Andy. Oh, here it is. Andy Dirksen. And this comes down to 275. Thanks, Andy. The game is going to buy all TCC's blood cards. Cheese, you have an imposter big cheese. Have you frozen your nuggets off yet? Not yet. You should know that Norway has really strict immigration policies and not easy to gain access to the country's benefits. Would be a fun read if you ever want to learn. Actually, you know what? I already knew that because once upon a time, I looked into immigrating to those countries. I've looked at the immigration policy of many countries, Switzerland, the UK, Sweden, Norway. I've looked into Germany, Austria. I've looked into a bunch of the middle countries for Europe, Central Europe. I've looked into Russia. I've looked into Australia, and I've looked into New Zealand. I've looked into China's immigration policy, Japan. They're all extremely strict. They are clearly stricter than the United States. So when people here in the United States suggest we need to have strict immigration laws, some of the loosest immigration policies in the world. And it really comes down to which country is a wealthy country, because it turns out the place where everyone tries to get into is whichever country their ancestors sacrificed. And then people go, oh, well, I should just go live in the country somebody else already made wealthy. You know, so that's the style of the day, 2022, that's the style of it. If you're living in a country that has failed, a country that's successful. Now, that's just a rational move to make, but you have to ask yourself, if you're already living there, if heavy welfare policy, if you have heavy socialism, can I actually support importing anyone who's poor from across the globe? It turns out your population in Norway is very small. You're Norwegian, and there's just a couple of you. Compared to the rest of the world, there's tons of people in the rest of the world. You're a minority in your own country compared to the globe full of people. And they would probably dash right in if you offered to pay for all their stuff, because that's what everyone would like, is free stuff. Everyone would like free stuff. That's universally true. If you say, hey, we got free stuff, they're going to pile into your country. And so you have to come up with all these strict immigration laws, and they don't really work because people come into your country without permission anyways. And if you say, well, we got to send them back, you are then labeled a racist. That's how it works. And only the countries that say we don't care about being called racist are going to retain a homogenous society. So that's going to be China. That's probably going to be South Korea. That's going to be Japan, because the Asians don't seem to care. The West cares a lot. The West gets real scared about that. Wilder Cardona says 3 dragon maids. You got it. 3 dragon maids. You will not be a homogenous society over time. And I think that's especially true for the welfare countries. Norway, Finland, Denmark, Sweden. How much is Charizard GX CGC 10? He's $1 bazillion. You want to see him again? He's so cool. Let's see. I don't know what he's cost. I believe there is interest in a Donald Trump The Apprentice box breaks. Oh, yeah? Did you know Mexico has a lot of Chinese people? Yeah, so I've heard about this occurring in Mexico where a lot of Californians retire to Mexico, but it might not just be Californians. It might be people like from China and other places who are just looking for a nice, beautiful climate at a very affordable price, and the United States is just north of it. So, Mexico being attached to the United States, it's kind of a safer place to find a cheaper way of living. Here we are. Cheap and comfortable. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about all the retirees going there as well. The funny thing is, they don't like it. There become so many natives from America, so many white people, that they start to get annoyed over there. They're like, wow, man, soon you'll outnumber us eventually. So it becomes a problem in every country when you have so much immigration that really the people living there are foreigners majority. You start to feel like your country is a different country. That is a problem for any country. You know what I mean? And I don't believe any land belongs to anybody. The United States does not belong to the British settlers. It doesn't belong to the initial wave of Europeans who moved here 100 years ago. Norway doesn't belong to the Norwegians. Sweden doesn't belong to the Swedish. Literally, land just belongs to whoever's got a big gun and says, get the F off my land. That's it. That's the only way you hold land. There we go. Wilder. There is no, oh, this land is mine. That doesn't exist. Land is just land. Anyone can have it if they're willing to fight for it. But the weird thing is, people are so brainwashed about how that works. Everyone's scared to do that. Everyone's scared to say, this is my land, get out of here. You know what I mean? And that's how we're trained from a little kid to think that way and to be afraid to think that way. To be afraid to think something belongs to you and that you have to fight for it. They don't teach you that. Just like they don't teach you to question taxes. Wilder Cardano. Why would they teach you that? Because then you would not want to pay so much. I have a bag, says Wilder. Where's that bag? Let's see. I currently want to immigrate to the U.S., but I'm not ready to marry some under-deserving broad to get there legally. Oh, you mean like marry an American woman? That's an interesting dilemma. I'd never thought about that. I've thought about if I had to go wife hunting again in my life, I probably would not marry an American woman because I don't like them. And so I would probably find a foreign woman. I'd never thought about it being a problem the other way around for foreign men who want into the United States, but they realize they don't want an American wife. There's plenty of male gays here. Why would I marry an American woman? Here we are. There we go. All right, that's for Wilder Cardana. I'm a foreign man and I want in, but I would not want to be stuck with an American woman. Here's Austin Welch. 4 more. Pokemon Merlin, Series 1. All right. I want a Japanese wife and I want to be let into the U.S. From 1st grade to 12th grade, they just lied, and after we've been misled. Tacos every day. Double Taco Tuesday? Here's 3 more. I want that Gengar, says Austin Welch. You will get it if you keep opening them, because he's in here somewhere. He occurs multiple times per box. The real difficulty is getting one that grades 10. Does PSA grade these stickers? They do, yeah. PSA grades these stickers, and they're vintage, and they're pretty cheap. Yeah. Oh, there's a Gengar. So you could actually grade that Gengar. All right. Yeah, if I had to marry again, if I had to go looking for a new girlfriend, a new wife, I would definitely be looking to import one from another country. Here we are. Here's Tangela and Brock. Merry Christmas, mister. What's up, Kevin? All right, Tangela. Maybe a country with religious values or something like that. A country that understands like the importance of family. I don't feel like we do that in America anymore. In America, we value jobs. America, we value work and career. I would want someone from a country that values the importance of family. There's Aerodactyl. In America, we have a lot of women who say, I'll never have children. Women are children are the problem. Ah, man, if we could just stop having children. That is so degenerate to me. I can't think of something more degenerate to say than that. Is there a Hollow Dragonite in that sticker set? I wish. I seen the short on the Star Wars cards, the uncut sheet of Star Wars that you paid $80 for. Wow, that wasn't awesome. Thanks, man. Religious values, Afghanistan law. I'm sure the women in Afghanistan are just as lovely as many other places, but no, I'd probably pick a different country than that. Here we go. Afghanistan's not the only country in the world. I bought a Galaxy 2 uncut sheet. Here we are. Pikachu. Pika! All right, so you did get 2 Gengars, but you didn't get the hollow Gengar. Look at that. So there's 3 Gengars in the sticker set. That's wild, man. Love you, Mistress. It's Marshall. What's up, Marshall? How's it going, man? Mr. Marshall. All right. No offense, but you stink. No disrespect, but I would never. How much snow you got? We do got some snow. It only looks like an inch or 2. Doesn't that make you a hypocrite with how much you love working? I think that, no, that doesn't make me feel like a hypocrite at all. I feel like a man's best job is to be a provider because we don't get pregnant. So we're not capable of providing children, but we are capable of taking care of the children financially. So I'm fulfilling my role. Yeah, I don't feel like a hypocrite at all. Hey, mister, how are you doing today? I'm doing all right. Charizard for sale? Oh, yeah. We got all the Charizards. How much do you think this card goes for? Show us outside. There it is. See the hill? Look at that hill. See how the ground goes down? That's a giant hill. So I have no backyard, basically, because I live on the side of a hill. Men can get pregnant in 2022. So, oh, I'm sorry, Cheese. I'm about to get canceled, man. How could I say that? All right, let's try this. So this is an SV49 Perfect Charizard, right? Well, there are no perfect Charizard SV49s for sale. Let me look at sold. And there are none sold either. So when I look up eBay history on this particular perfect grade, there is no eBay history and there is none for sale. But let me check Black Label. I think Black Label is somewhat comparable. So we're looking up BGS SV49. And let's sort by highest price. So the cheapest Black Label is $6,750. It's interesting. So $6,750. I was going to say that the value of this is probably in the range of $4,000 to $5,000. So yeah, that's actually quite a bit higher than I thought. I just graded a 10 CGC Evolutions Holozard. Did you really? Boy, it is an extra clean card, isn't it? I'm looking at it. It looks real good. Holy crap, that's cheap. Yeah, what's fascinating is I regraded this from a PSA 10. And so it went from PSA 10 valued at like $850. And with the perfect grade, it's going to be valued closer to like $4,000, $5,000, I think. And so I've immensely added value to the card with this label. I think that's why PSA has to offer a perfect grade. It just has to. All right. Next up, we've got an order from Arturo Perez. I dedicate 1 V-Star pack to health. Hopefully it's a hot pack. To health? What? What does that mean? All right, let's see what we got. I dedicate 1 V-Star pack to Spankies. I sold SV49 raw. The guy graded it. Ended up getting a black label L. What? Yeah, that is unfortunate. I can spend Christmas with you. I sent my wife and kids on vacation to Mexico. Did you really? So what? You're just alone on Christmas? Will my Christmas wish ever come true to have a Cardos card, a PSA quality? I just sent $200 for the SV49. Sold to the highest bidder. I wish I could rent Pokemon cards to you guys. Wouldn't that be cool? Imagine there was some way to rent Pokemon cards. Like you could pay 15 bucks and rent a $10,000 Pokemon card and hold it in your hand and, you know, put it on the mantelpiece for a little while. And then, you know, you're bored with it and you send it back. And then I can somehow send it out very safely to you and not expect you to steal it. But that's the problem, is you would steal it. So yeah, if there was some method to rent the cards out and not have them stolen, that'd be so cool. If PSA made a perfect grade, wouldn't that decrease the value of all PSA 10s? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I think people would want to regrade a lot of their PSA cards with PSA, and I think that would make them a bunch of cash. And then I think the PSA perfect grades would just go for a special high premium. Ooh, look at that. I knew that the card had a shot at a perfect because I remember looking at it for a long time. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look in the next order. Pirates Enjoyer 2 Merlin series. I actually thought the card might get a, I like no perfect grade. Let's see. Mentally rent cards. You ready? Here we are. That looks like a nice card for SLAB-AWAY. All right, guys, we're offering it in a giant Pokemon break. There's 50 spots. They're $100 per spot, and one person walks away with that perfect Zard for $100. What do you think? Are you in? That's the next large. There we go. Pirates Enjoyer. Mister, I have 5 different Charizards. Would like to grade them. Can I send them to you? Just wonder. What's for Christmas dinner? Ooh. I don't know if we'll have any kind of special Christmas dinner. I think we're probably just going to relax together. Our Christmas present this year was that giant house we just bought, and we still need to move into it. All right, here we are. Beedrill. I ain't a bowl of beans, and the trumpet hasn't stopped. I'm having Pernil. Pernil, what's that all about? That's for Pirates Enjoyer. Here we are, Pirates Enjoyer. Make some tamales. 100 spots for $50, ending in a longer than normal party stream. Special dinner on Christmas going to Cracker Barrel. That would sell. You're moving again? Yep, we bought a second home. Well, we bought our, well, this would be like the 4th property that we own. So we own her parents' home. I've got John's house that he's renting from me. We got this lake house, and we bought a new lake house. That's 4 properties. I'm building my little property portfolio there. It's a lot of debt is what it is. So I pay a lot of mortgage payment. How long of break are you going to take when you move? Hopefully none. Hopefully we don't miss a single day of work. Did my music just stop? I'm not into taking breaks. There we go. Oh, congrats, man. That's great. Yeah, I'm real excited. Pernil is a slow roasted marinated pork leg. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Okay, and we are out of orders. It's 5:13. How long have we been live? 1 full hour? Guess I could work on pricing up more cards. So let's put this guy away. He's really nice, isn't he? I'm going to get you guys the nicest cards you ever seen. I'll pop these down here, actually. Look at this. Beautiful. I'm going to put this away, though. Oh. Are you all okay? How much money to jump in the lake? No. We had some guys who visited from India out here in Lake of the Ozarks. This was in the news. And they died because they jumped in the lake in November on a warm day. So it was warm, but that doesn't mean the water's warm. So they jumped in and they died of pretty much instant shock when they hit that water. It was real sad. Tibby says, WTF? Well, they're from India. India's real hot, right? And they don't really have a winter in India. So it was a warm day in November. So they probably thought, hey, it's a warm day. We can jump in the water. They didn't understand the water comes from all these cold places and it's like freezing cold. So they jumped in. The first guy jumped in and struggled. And then his brother, I think it was his brother, jumped in. And they both died from pretty much instant shock from freezing water. Because when water's cold enough, it just kind of, unless you've practiced, your body goes into a state of shock and, you know, then you drown very quickly. So that was in the news. It was real sad. Hypothermia, yeah. Yeah, it literally freezes you to death. So don't do it. Mister forgot to turn on the hot water at the lake. I know. Well, if you practiced a lot like they do in like Russia, you could climb in the water, but they really practiced. They like mentally prepared. I love WotC holographics, the swirls and everything. What would you guys actually pay for this card? I want to hear your opinion. This is an Are You All Okay Island of the Giant Pokemon. If I jumped in, I'd shock the water. The Polar Plunge. Cheese says 50. $3, 50. 50. 69, 69. Dobo and Perez says 40. I couldn't hear if you responded to my giveaway question. Live action. Is there one? Like 200 if I had the money. All right, so this is a lovely card that features all the starter Pokemon on it. And the price I was actually thinking of, because it graded 9, the price I was thinking of was just 35. Here it is. So about 35 for that one. Now, this is only 40 bucks, but it's Hypno. Nobody wants Hypno. This has got all the starters on it, but it's only a 9, so 35. I got the gym leader's wallet. Let's auction. What? We got Pirates and Jar who says 2 more of the Merlin stickers. You got it, man. That's not 69. Damn, mister, you should put 50. Easy sell. I could have put 50. Boy, someone's making a lot of noise out there. All right, what do we got? Still got the Mew. The Mew's gone. There were some people debating that it was too expensive, and then it just sold. There we go. Someone's freezing to death out there? I hear noise. What is that? Real loud. Is that like a tow truck? Or not a tow truck. Is that like a... We live on a gravel road, so I don't think we get a snowplow. Something's definitely going on out there. Oh, that's... Is it going by? Oh, there it is. Oh, it is a snow. It's a snow truck with the plow attached. Why would he plow the? That doesn't make any sense. It's all gravel out here. Plow, oh plow. What name again? What if Alex come into your house? Sounds like a plow. Pirates and Jury. It's just so weird. I don't expect it. All right, here we are. Sweet. Next up, we've got an order from Austin Welch. 4 more of the Series 1 stickers. I'm getting these all graded. Ooh. All right, let's see. Got an empty box now. Here it is. I'm just going to throw it away. I need to go get a fresh box. I'll be right back. Where my fresh boxes at? I could feel the ground was all warm where my cat had been laying. All right. Wait, that's 5. Oops. There we go, 4. What the hell? Some dust falling on me. There we go. Hello, master. That's Shadowless Tony. What's up, Shadowless Tony? Time to get heated floors. Oh, man. Could you imagine? I think my wife would like that, but not me. I don't need that. She's so cold, even when the inside of the house is warm. All right. I wonder how much pressure these big cold fronts put on like the power system in America. You know, because everyone's heating their house to the max. I got my heater running like crazy, obviously. So expensive too, if you think about it. I really don't mind the cold weather. I kind of like it. It's a good feeling. Here's Pikachu. Refreshing feeling. Mew. Rich people have heated driveways. Wow. Really? It's wild stuff, man. That sounds like a waste of money. You'd have to, like, repair that one day. Ah, well, if you got the money. You spend your money on that, or you put your money in the stock market. I put my money in the stock market, but I guess if you define them already as wealthy, maybe they've already got all their money in the stock market, and now they're just buying what they want. Heated floors are incredible. Ever consider Top Series 1 pack break for us brokies? Ooh, a pack break on Top Series 1. You know, I can put them in the live customs and stuff like that. All right, that's for Austin Welsh. Look at all these holographic cards you got now, man. Cool. Any burst water pipes from the cold yet? Hopefully not. How does that occur again? Like, I've got the heater running in the other home. There we go. Okay, Arturo Perez, bulk grade, 2 cards, your choice. Mr. Arturo. Do you have a box of Topps Chrome? No, I don't. They're overpriced, dude. I don't want one. I don't want one. They're way overpriced for what you get. The problem is I've studied the Topps Chrome cards. They do not sell for enough money to interest me in a box. All right, 2 cards, my choice. This one. That's actually pretty nice. I like him. I like your Slowpoke. It's off center. Well, you just got a lot of cards, man. All right, I've seen all your cards now. And imagine the better box you could buy for 16K. There's a lot you could buy for 16,000. Okay, we've got Alphamon. $11 a spot would be like the most ideal pack break. That's not a very expensive pack. I mean, that's actually pretty cheap. I feel like someone could just buy that outright. I feel like somebody who's not a total broke boy could just buy that outright. Trump card box break. Do you guys want an actual Trump card box break? Would you guys enjoy that? I think it'd be funny. How do we enter the giveaway? How do we enter the giveaway? That's a good point, Red Guy. Man, you're asking all the great questions, man. Nice to meet you, man. Have you been to this stream before? Let's see, zombie. I kind of like this one. How many spots are left for the Topps 2000? How many spots? 4 spots remain. There we go. Where are the codes? Says Sean Miller. I'm going to open ponies, man. There we go. All right. There's no laws against the ponies, Batman. No, Joker, no. Is today's line slow? It's slow. But we could wrap up early. It is like 3 days from Christmas. I don't know what I'm expecting. Oh, wait, you need these too. Mom, Mister won't give me the codes. Hey, Mister, how do I get the free ones? I believe there are laws against ponies. I'm gonna do it, Batman. Hey, let me play that for you guys.
Batman, I caught a little Pokemon. Do you want to know what Pokemon I caught?
What Pokemon did you catch, Joker?
I caught a little punny, Batman. I caught a little punny.
Oh no, Joker.
Don't tell me. You already know that, Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing.
Joker, it's an animal, Joker, you can't.
Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
No, Joker. No, don't do it.
I'm gonna do it, Batman.
Oh my God, we need more sound effects like that.
How do I reach these kids? How do I reach these kids?
So now we've got an order from Nicholas Limon to V-Star Universe. Okay. How do I reach these kids? I can't wait till after Christmas so I can order again. Show the video, mister. Yeah, there could be people who have never seen the video. How much do I have left on my SLAB-AWAY, says Mikey. Mikey, you should be able to look that up from the Discord server in the SLAB-AWAY channel. Okay. I have some bulk grades to use. Grade my Zera Aura Special Art and something else if I have anything else. That's good. There we go. All right, let's snip it up. Oh, yeah, sorry, mister, never again. Sorry, mister, sorry, sir, never again. What? Being silly, man. Mikey, you asked me to look up your thing in Discord, but I don't even know what name I'd be looking up. That's part of the problem. So I know that your YouTube name is Mikey. I don't know your PayPal name. I don't memorize people's PayPal name to their YouTube names unless, I don't know, unless it's been like a really long time and I've memorized it somehow. Sometimes I end up memorizing it, but it's always by accident. There we go. All right, Nicholas Limon. Here it is. Sorry for the long-winded message. Oh, it's long-winded. Hot, hot, hot. From the poop contest. There's so many good South Park moments. Oh man, I gotta sneeze so bad. Woo! Boy, I must live in the dustiest room in the world. All right. What are the chase cards and pony besides hard cider? I don't know, but I know you can get like a holographic version of that cider card. All right, there we go. And we grab these two over here. 1, 2. Toby Blackskin. What? There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. All right. Make sure to mark off those grades. Two. Nicholas Lemons. You don't want to use the infinite card grading glitch? Nocolas Lemons. Problem is somebody would snitch on you. That's what would happen. They'd be like, this bag said 4 bulk grades and he got 6. Here's Miguel Guardado, slab-away payment, $50. Miguel, let's see. So you have Gengar, and you're down to $49. $49 remain. Robert Vizzo, 2 V-stars. You got it, Robert. That's me, Dad. Sleep. I'm going to remember this time. Probably not. I'm very bad at YouTube name, PayPal name connection. So you're always anonymous to me when you talk to me in YouTube. Okay, there we go. Unless your name is Cheese. I know Cheese. Cheese's real name is Miguel. Here we are. So that's for Robert Vizzo. Mr. Robert, did you already have a bag? That sounds like a new name. Ryan, Riley, Ryle, Raphael. Oh, Robert. You know me. You're easy. You've got your actual name in the YouTube. Angelio. Robert Vizzo. Is that new? I don't have a real name. I think he's new. I'm going to create a new bag for Robert Vizzo. The new guy. Mister, you can't tell people our names. Mister thinks I'm a girl. There you go. Snow day, fossil break. What? My name is now Derek. There's no rules against the Pokemon, Batman. Anime sound effect. Ega! Christine Andrews. Hello, mister. On my last order, you forgot to pull my store credit, and the pack battle region never got open. I would like to get it along with 2 more packs. You got it, Christine. So I think Christine is saying she used her store credit. Oops. Okay, so, ow. Ta-da. Actually, these should go inside. I'm a hot e-girl. What? Can I get you some free Pokemon, please? 2 packs of Battle Region. We got 1 pack of Battle Region. Would you settle for 1? Let's see. Whew. Cheese is just blue cheese. What do you call cheese when he's sad? You call him blue cheese. Well, there's Minecraft music. Get me nostalgic. All right, I'm going to go play Minecraft. I'll see you guys later. Okay, Christine. Oh, along with 2 more packs, she says. Okay, here you go. I had a bag a long time ago. How long ago? A year ago? If it was a year ago, then it's probably gone. Here we go. What we got? Ooh, some hollows. Over 2,000 flights canceled already. Oof. Probably gone by now. I'm sorry, Robert. Your bag's sacrifice will not be forgotten. Radiant Heatran. I'm in love with the military e-girl. I'm sorry. I'll send you testosterone boosters right away. All right, Christine Andrew. Dude, we need to get a booster pack, a custom booster pack called testosterone boosters. And it needs to be full of like Machamps and stuff like that. I don't know. There needs to be some funny thing in them, right? Oh, Christine. Christine, are you one of those overflow bags? I bet you are. Here's a Christopher Lee Jr. Here's a Christine Andrews. There we go. Now we've got an order from Tammy Lowe. Express grade 10 of my best card. An extra $8 for choosing. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Tammy. Testosterone's toxic. James Cameron is my dad, and he said so. Oh, society would be so much better if we could just get rid of testosterone. All right, so there's 9 cards there. Jump into your bag, though. Yes. Yes. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. This is nice. I like that. Oh, that's cute. Yes. Wow, you got some good hits in here, Tammy. What the? Tammy, you're hiding all the good hits, huh? Oh my God, you got this little. All right, so you got a lot to choose from actually, but let's try and focus on the really nice ones. All right, so I've seen these. Is this sticking? There it goes. So I've seen these. That's going to get graded for sure. These 2 Gengars, that's 3. Well, Raiku's real close. This is off center. All right, we definitely got to send these 2. Those are real fun. And your Lucario. So what do we got so far? We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is a couple cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7, huh? I mean, you could still grade this. It would be like not a 10, though. She has the Regidrago into the Cool Kids box. Oh. Ugh. Tammy Lowe. Yay, Tammy! There we go. Man, I really have to reach. Look how far away that is. That's where I reach to get that box. Basically, my fingertips barely brush the side of the box, and then I drag it down onto my fingertips. That's why you hear me gasp every time I reach for it. Yeah, it's just thin on the bottom here. This is pretty close to a 10, though. All right, so we've picked out a couple. Justice for Mr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take those out. Pikachu FA looks nice. Place that in there. Let me just take a look at this last bag, Tammy, because you had this too. Oh, you got little Babas. You got Cloud. I'm going to send Cloud out for you. Okay, now I like Final Fantasy. Cloud of Darkness, Sephiroth, Red Mage, Cindy. All right, do a little bonus. We'll do a couple bonus pulls for you too, okay? All right, Mr. Reinforce your pokey shelf. Go. A couple bonus pulls. So you asked for 10, and we'll actually do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we'll do 14 for you. How's that sound? It's a little bit nicer. All right, so we got lightning. I'll just take you down to my grading setup, and we'll just do these right now. Mr. loves booby cards. Well, I just enjoy the Final Fantasy cards. That's because I'm cultured. Got a little hollow Sephiroth. He's pretty neat. Yeah, apparently that new, the new Final Fantasy set has a pretty cool Sephiroth in it, like 2 of them. Now it's saying, Merry Christmas. Here's a little shiny Charizard. He's a bit off center. Oops. No! All right, we dropped him too. But he's a bit off center. I don't know if he'll grade 9. I don't know if he'll grade 10. He might be a 9. How about this card? Let's see what this card looks like. Okay. Slightly off center too, but that one actually might not be a problem. That one looks okay. Here's this Raikou. He's thin on the bottom. Somebody paid to do a cross grade with me on a Dragonite. That grade is 6.5 with the CGC. But it grades like 5 with me, man. I don't know how I got a 6.5 with CGC. That is way too generous of a grade. CGC, they're more generous with their mid grades. I don't understand why. Brezza already graded Gem Mint. These Gengars, good luck with them. If they grade 10, they're pretty valuable, in my opinion. Old vintage Gengars. They want business. Yeah. Very nice. Spy on your family for holidays. TCC, cookies, or Gem Mint Sports. My family's all broken up. They don't hang out with each other either. There you go. Are orders over? What time is it? 5:40? Yeah, orders are over. There we go. Grades under 8 don't have standards. Oh my God. No, but that's not true though, because sometimes cards get really valuable over time. Okay, there we go. Tammy Lowe. Boy, I was feeling pretty bad yesterday. I'm feeling much better today. I think I ate something that was like spoiled. Yeah, I think I ate some bad food. Drug addicts need presents too. There we go. Tammy Lowe. Thanks, Tammy. Now we got Miguel Guardado. Finish paying and ship my bag. I have another slab too. I'm grading with you, but if they're not done, I will ship them when I make a new bag. Yay! Okay, we got this. Mr. Weed is the way to heaven. Some people really like weed. So you've got a Gengar. Oh, he must be pretty nice looking because you paid that down fast. Take a quick look for him. Not in here. Mr. Don't Help the Shrimp said 2019 on packaging. Oh, yeah? Think they were bad shrimp? Yeah, I had shrimp. And then after eating my shrimp, I got like a major headache. I don't know what went wrong. Something did. I feel good now, though. Okay. There's Miguel. Something bad in the shrimp. Shrimp and shrooms. I think today I'll just eat vegetables. I'm going to try mushy again when they get decriminalization here in Mass. Oh, so you say shipping. Thank you. Oh, do we need to create a new address for you? Give me a moment. Log in here. Maybe still have the poop chute attached. When I was a kid, all shrimp had the poop chute attached and everyone just ate it. No one cared. That was just how you ate shrimp. I don't think it was the poop chute. Could be bad shrimp, though. Nitrites and nitrates cause migraine and are found in a lot of food. Yeah, but these were raw shrimp, so they shouldn't have nitrites in them, right? God, if they did, I'm going to be upset. I've been trying like crazy not to eat anything with nitrites in it. I check every single food item. Well, not every single. I don't check raw meat, but yeah, I guess that would shock me if I found out it had if my raw meat had nitrites in it. That would make me mad. Did you get both slabs? Well, it's not shipped here. There's a very common newbie question. Will you add both slabs in? And the answer is yes. Both your slabs will be grabbed. But they're not actually assembled here. It's assembled at the shipping table. So your other slabs in a shipping box, and it has to be retrieved from there and added into this. The only thing we do here is print the label. Here we are. And we take the bag off the table. Yay! All right. We have a Vincent Delage order. I'll take the last spot in the large sublist and 4 paradigm triggers. Okay, Mr. Vincent. Just making sure, Dad. Did you catch the shrimp yourself? No. I caught them, yeah, at Walmart. Oh, man, we're moving closer to a Walmart. That's going to be a... You wouldn't think that you'd appreciate living close to a Walmart. We have spent the last 2 years... Oh, look, you got Candace. Candace put these Pokeballs. We have been living about 30 minutes away from the nearest Walmart. And you don't really think too much about that until it happens. And then you're like, wow, we have to pay like much higher grocery prices because we can never shop at Walmart. Unless we drive like a half hour away, which you never want to. Who wants to drive an hour round trip to get groceries? That is definitely some countryside living, boohoo, BS, terrible way of living. Not a fan. Ew, Walmart, Target is better. Yeah, Target is better for paying more money. All right, here it is. Vincent Delage, 10 and 11. The large is active. Let's see what we got. The sublist, I should say. Okay, we got to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we don't need the 12th pack. The sublist is started. I think I spent $1,000 with Mr. this month. Only $1,000? Mr. going to Instacart again. I won't move anywhere that doesn't have a Walmart close by. Walmart always give fire exclusive items. All right, give me a number. Walmart has wrap snacks. Joseph says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Joey Barton. Ronald Chith. Joey Barton. There it is. Connor Catman. Mike Side. Sorry, Mike. Joey Barton. Joey Barton. Evan Staker. Oh, there it is. Evan Staker takes the other spot. I'm sorry, Vincent. Vincent Delage, that was the sublist. I think that was your first time being in the sublist. So the people who pulled a spot are Evan Staker and Joey Barton. Everyone else subsidizes that. Does that make sense? That's how that works. Now, you could always buy directly into the large, which isn't a gamble, but it costs 100. Oof. So this is Joey Barton. Joey Barton had 3 spots on the large. So he'd have been very sad if he didn't get pulled. Evan Staker. All right, check it out. 3 spots remain, and then the large activates. Whoa. So either jump in here right away, or if you're a rich guy, buy a spot. Because that's going to end tonight or tomorrow night is my guess. Okay. Tonight or tomorrow night, there's a good chance that is over. Finally. Took forever, man. Darren Thompson, 1 V-star, but it was a really big one. No more big larges like that. I didn't like that. That took like, what, 2 months or something? There going to be another sublist? Yeah, there's another sublist. It's active right now. You can jump in right now. Yeah. Did someone activate a sound effect and I didn't get to hear it? Oh, no. Super Luigi. PayPal won't let me use my food stamp debit card. Now, that's not right, Joseph. I tell you what, Joseph, you mail me some canned food, and I'll accept that as store credit. Let's see, if you bought me a case of sardines at the grocery store and mailed it over here, I would legitimately accept that as store credit. That is not even a joke, because I eat those pretty frequently. That's like a constant part of my diet. Let me think, what else could you send? Probably ramen noodles would be the other one. So if you bought like a certain brand of ramen and just shipped it over to me cheap, I would accept that as store credit, definitely. All right, Darren Thompson. That's why I'm going to die of a heart attack early. I ate too much ramen. I'll buy you sardines from Tokyo. Oh, there you go. What kind of ramen, mister? I have some Japanese brands of ramen I like. Sean Miller, can I get 3 V-Star Universe? They're my little ramen secret. Are you 100? Because I get like $300 a month in stamps for me and my girlfriend alone. I am 100%. We could literally work out some food that you could mail me for Pokemon card credits. Sneep. That is not even a joke. There we go. I have a bag, and can I get a deep sneep? Sneep. All right, we got Soul Rock. I eat food. Food's a bill, right? Mister, I will get you so many sardines. Well, if you're dead serious, let me think about exactly what I would probably accept. Let me think about it. Foods I always eat. Definitely the sardines, but we would have to like work out an actual price on them. Because if my sardines are a lot cheaper than yours, then it's a bad conversion. It's like a currency conversion. Here we are. In other words, what I'm saying is I wouldn't want to give you store credit on sardines that are overpriced. So it would like actually require a little research. So Sean Miller with an SH. That would be the funniest thing. I'd probably make a video out of that. Yes, oh man, we should make a video where you guys collectively like buy a Charizard card for me in a big pile of sardines or something. So like we'll do maybe like that perfect Charizard. You guys, instead of purchasing $50 spots for the Charizard large or something, right? For like the perfect Charizard, $5,000 Charizard, you guys collectively send $5,000 worth of sardines. I'll make that into a little video. Man trades Charizard for $5,000 of sardines. That'd be the funniest thing. How long do sardines last, though? Cloudy, get your bread up. Here in Jackson, Florida, my family owned the biggest Oriental food market. I can get you exotic sardines. Oh, I love exotic food markets. Yeah, we used to shop at an Asian food store like constantly. We would get all these weird food brands we'd never seen. We would get a ton of the like kimchis and tofus, and we'd get like cold noodle dishes that you just have to heat up in the microwave. They had like pre-peeled garlic. I never forgot that. That was the best. But they had a lot of interesting, like fruits and vegetables like the daikon radish and the Napa cabbage, which I guess you can get that in a lot of American markets these days. But also like the lotus root or like the pickled, radish. And yeah, it was fun. We liked shopping there a lot. There were a lot of sauces we didn't recognize. It was all in different languages, so we couldn't read it. Seaweed, toasted seaweed is a treat I like. Robert Vizzo. He needs 3 V-stars. I'll find the cost at our store and DM you. Mr. So Asian. Here we go. My dad liked to do that kind of stuff. He liked to go to, like there could be like a Indian shop or a Muslim shop or an Asian shop, and he would go in there and buy all the stuff and cook something weird for us. Cook something we never had before. He was a big foodie, is what I'm trying to say. He enjoyed a lot of different food varieties. All right, let's see. Robert Bizzo. 3 more V-stars. Mr. Robert. So today was a pretty quiet stream. I noticed we never really reached a large number of viewers. I'm going to guess people aren't watching because it's Christmas. Here's Giratina. These are the last few days leading up to Christmas. Oh, man. What a pull. Picking up that Charizard, man. There's unholy stuff going on in Pokestan. What? Mister, I'm going to work towards a promotion so I can buy more Pokies. Do you like salmon? I love salmon. I just ate the other day. I took a big canned salmon and I just dumped it into a soup and ate the whole thing. My wife hates it though, so it's something I have to eat by myself. I just ordered shipping, but I noticed it's not at my door. Something's wrong. Could you get my tracking number? That's one of the most annoying Discord messages I get is, can you go look up my tracking number? And so the first thing I ask them is like, did you check your email? And then they go and they check their email and they go, oh yeah, it was in my email. How about Alaska fresh caught salmon? The other one is definitely my tracking number didn't update. Now that's not the buyer's fault. That's USPS's damn fault. They don't like scan it or something. I don't know what it is. But so they think something's wrong with it, and I have no way of proving to them that it's fine. So they're just kind of freaking out. They're like, I ordered it last week. It's not here. There's no tracking number update. Definitely gone wrong. How are you going to take care of this? That's what they ask. How are you going to take care of this? Because what they're immediately asking is, you're going to refund me, right? And so they get real aggressive about that pretty quickly. But I just tell them, you got to wait. You got to wait because it's definitely on its way. And then that's how it always ends. It always ends with the item actually arriving, and it's not a big deal. But, you know, they get real scared when they don't see that tracking number update. And again, that's not my fault. That's USPS does that. But I can't control that, unfortunately. I go, your package is fine. It needs more than a week before we consider it a missing package. What are you going to do about this? Nothing. I'm going to tell you to shut your mouth. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate their fears because a lot of times it's an expensive, I mean, almost always it's an expensive bag of cards. So I get the fear. But yeah, you just got to wait. Got to wait. If you guys experience it, you just got to wait.
I'm better.
I'm better.
I am better.
All right. We're all done. Mister, I noticed you make a lot of money and you haven't given me anything. Something wrong? I enjoyed your company. Sorry for all the ranting. I'll see you guys tonight for the Thursday night stream. See you later. Look at food. All right, we'll look at food real fast. Here it is, food picks. Is that candy in a Cajun thing? It's kind of gross. Mostly it just looks like good food. All right, see you guys later.